Yo, what's up my brother, what's up my sister? This is your boy Oscar Ntege again with yet another amazing tutorial. In this particular tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do beauty shots using only one light. Let's roll the intro and bam!
It's a celebration of humanity, an accentuation of beauty and what humanity has accomplished. The ones who are celebrated every day, but because they matter. Oscar Ntege, tap into greatness.
This time around, I'm going to do this with a very amazing model, one of my favorite models. Her name is Dynamic Ray. Rita, come, say hi to the beautiful people.
Hello.
Yes, Rita is our model today, and we are going to do lots and lots of amazing beauty shots with her. We're going to go through the whole editing process with you guys, so you should watch this video till the end because the results are going to be very amazing. With a beautiful model like this, definitely, just know you're going to get magic. Let's roll. Before we kick off the extra shoot, I'm going to use a 50 megapixel camera. This is a 5 DSLR camera with a 7200 f4. Now, this is a very big megapixel camera. It is not forgiving. Any mistake you do, it is going to be visible within the 50 megapixels. But before I go into the technicalities of this camera, let me tell you what you're supposed to do when you're doing beauty shots. If you're shooting beauty shots in an environment like this, the first thing you have to do is you have to expose for the ambient light. What do I mean? Take a picture of the background, just like that, with the flashes off and everything, and just do a photograph of the ambient light so that you see how your backdrop looks like. Then after that, you begin adding in the light. Okay, now guys, I want to take you through my camera settings and how I set up my camera, and I tell you why I set up the camera in that particular way. Let us dive into this. The first thing I set up when doing my camera is image quality or picture quality. And this time around, we're going to shoot large plus raw. Those are the settings we're going to use. The reason as to why I shoot a JPEG option is because most of the times when I'm to send a client pictures to choose from, these are the easy pictures I send to a client to choose from, and I work on the raw images. And this gives a client a feel of how the final product would look like if you shoot a JPEG format. This is all up to you. Now, the picture style, this particular camera has extra picture styles. In your Nikon or in any other camera, it is called picture control. Now, this is where you come and set up the mood or the feel or the kind of the color grade you would want your pictures to carry in the final piece. So this particular camera has different picture styles, but the new picture style this camera has is fine detail. That is the new picture style I shoot. You may wonder why, since you're doing portraits, why don't you shoot in portrait picture style? I don't shoot in portrait picture style because the pictures tend to come out very soft, and yet I usually want my pictures crisp and more detailed. This is a question of taste. It's up to you to choose which picture style to use. So in this particular one, I either shoot in landscape to get that vibrant kind of feel, or in fine detail. In this particular one, we are going to use fine detail. So I just come here and I manipulate it just a little bit right here. So what I do, I just press the info button and I come under the sharpness knob. I just come and put it a bit down. Fineness, definitely by default it's at 1, but I want it extra fine. Threshold, I usually leave this in the middle. Then contrast, I remove contrast completely. Why I remove the contrast is because I want to get that to expand the dynamic range. What do I mean by this? When you're shooting a dark-skinned model, putting on bright clothes, most of the times when you expose for her skin to be well exposed, you tend to lose out on the details of the clothes. And when you expose for the clothes, you tend to lose out on the detail, you tend to underexpose the skin. So that is why I remove the contrast, so that I get that in between, that kind of balance between the highlights and the shadows. Putting up our speed light, it is going to be definitely in manual mode, and we are just going to increase the power by just around 1/16. We are keeping the zoom at 24 millimeters because we want the light a bit spread out, not focused onto a particular spot. So we are keeping it at 24. Now we are just going to roll. The technique I use when I'm shooting beauty shots, I use what they call the black canvas technique. The black canvas technique is this. You take a picture of the background and make sure in your camera the exposures are all black, and you only use the flash as the main source of light. This is what I mean. You make sure the ambient light in any way does not affect the lighting of your subject. It is only the flash that is going to light our subject. So I'm going to take the picture of a background and make sure the whole environment is black within my camera, and then we add on the light so that you guys see the effect I'm talking about. So let me just do this. I mean, when you look at the back of my camera, everything is now black. So it's time to add on the light so that we expose our model, because we want our background to come up as a black background, despite the fact that we are shooting in an environment that has a creamy kind of background. We only want to use this as our main light. So be very, very careful when you're doing this, because if you expose with the ambient light, we are going to have a lot of these creamy lights going on to the subject, but we only want flashlight to affect the subject. That's why I'm turning my whole canvas black. That is what the black canvas technique is all about. So let us do our first shots. Now, the light setup I'm going to use is called a clamshell kind of lighting. We have our key light up on top, and Ronnie here is going to give us our reflective light. So the technique with clamshell lighting, this light has to be more than the light that is coming from below in order for you to get beautiful lighting for beauty shots. So this is our key light. Ronnie is just going to put the reflector slightly below the model's chin so that we get the light popping. We bring back some catch light into her eyes. Let's roll this. Ronnie, come, Rita, sit upright. So Rita, you're going to keep the fingers soft. Yeah, for those of you who watched my previous video, I talked about posing fingers. You have to keep the fingers as soft as can be. Like I referred to those old master paintings, you look at the way they posed fingers and the way they position fingers against the face. That is the technique we are going to apply here. So Rita, what you're going to do, you're going to keep your fingers soft. Imagine yourself as a lazy girl. The only thing you're going to do is just holding your face just like that. Bring this hand like that, one finger. This, I want to see these nails as well, but keep the fingers very soft. Exactly. Aha, right there. Hold it there. We go, and beautiful. Another one. Keep it there. Nice. Don't leave us yet. There you go. Very nice. Ronnie, you're going to raise the reflector just a little bit. Right there. Yes. So let me just bend this a little bit so that I get more bounced light towards her. So I'm just going to raise it. I don't have an assistant, but we shall bear so that the light is slightly up. Very nice. Rita, hold it there. Soften the fingers more, not so hard. Soften them, keep it soft. So beautiful. Raise your chin now slightly up. Raise your chin up. So what we're going to do, I'm just trying to change the feel of this image and we see the kind of beauty shot we are going to get. How about if we got this piece of necklace and put it up into her face? Don't you think it will give us something more impressive? You know, it is just playing around with the different accessories to see how beautiful we can take this. Okay. The reason as to why I'm rolling the reflector, I want to change the shape of her catch light. You know, the catch light that comes in her eyes, that is the shape that I want to change so that it doesn't look flat. We don't have an highlighter. It is supposed to do that, but we are improvising. As photographers, we are supposed to be problem solvers. So let us roll through this. I'll just put the flash power a bit down so that I open up my aperture more. Just a little bit. Let me just put it at 32 right now. Okay, Rita, ready? You're sitting with a straight back. Still remember, no assistant, but we are going to play along. Let's play. Here you go. So beautiful. Woo. Hold it there, just a minute. We go. Beautiful. Another one. Keep it there, Rita. Lovely. I want your fingers in. Sit with a straight back. Sit with a straight back. Yes, like that. Yes. Woo. Nice. Hold it there. Lazy fingers. Now turn your face back towards me. Turn right there, and so lovely. I love your nails. Just hold your nails right there. Beautiful. Let me just try it here. Something, this flat lighting here. Here you go. Beautiful. Ronnie, hold this from down here. Oops. Okay, just keep it there close. I'll watch. Flat is okay. Okay, let's roll. We go. Nice. One more. We go. And finally, our last shot. Keep the fingers lazy, sweetheart. Lazy. Yes, lazy. Like that. Hold it. Beautiful. And guys, it's been amazing having you onto this show. I hope to see you next time. Thank you, Rita, for this. I hope to see you, Ronnie, the best assistant. Walter, I love you so much. Thanks for the beautiful production. And what can I say, guys? Adios. I hope to see you next time. Hey, click the subscribe button. Check out her Instagram, Dynamic Ray. That is her Instagram handle. And of course, give her a follow. And I'll see you next time, and adios.